Hello, children. Are you ready for your story time? Today's story is called The Dinosaur Who Lost His Roar, and it's from that book, the Usborne Illustrated Rhyming Stories. This particular story was written by Russel Punter and illustrated by Andy Elkerton. I like this story so much that I brought my own Sid. Now, the one in the story is pink, mine is green, but they're called Sid because they misbehave just the same. You know you do, right? Let's listen to the story. Are you ready to call it? E, I'm going to have to sing it with my Sid. Ready? Spread your fingers and go. Now it's time for the story to start, and we will listen with all our hearts. Ole, 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 ola. Ole, 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 ola. The dinosaur who lost his roar. Deep inside the forest lived a dinosaur named Sid. He used to get in trouble for the noisy things he did. He chased the birds up in the trees and fishes in the river. He loved to joke by frightening folk. He liked to see them shiver. Very naughty. One day he saw his old friend Spike. Sid crept up like a cat and let out such a mighty roar. Spike's berries landed splat. That was very funny, Spike. You really look a fool. Then he saw his good friend Ross bent over by a pool. He let out such a mighty roar that Ross went tumbling crash. What a brilliant dive, said Sid. You made a mighty splash. Ay, ay, ay. Olibel was hunting eggs. Sid sneaked behind her back and let out such a mighty roar. The eggs went flying, crack. An excellent surprise, laughed Sid. Ha 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 ha. You just can't beat my roar. But when he went to bed that night, his throat felt really sore. It was hurting. Next day, Sid spotted Spike again and went to play his joke. But when he opened up to roar, what came out was a croak. Sounds like your voice has gone, said Spike. So goodbye, mighty roar. Any sound you care to make won't scare me any more. Sid saw Ross upon a rock and went to scare him off. But when he opened up to roar, what came out was a cough. Sounds like your voice has gone, said Ross. So farewell, mighty roar. Any sound you care to make won't scare me any more. Sid was feeling bad right now, but wanted one last try. He tiptoed up to Olivelle and went to make her cry. All he managed was a rasp, struggle though he might. His tonsils felt like two balloons. His throat was oh so tight. Your voice has gone, said Olivelle. So bye-bye, mighty roar. Any sound you care to make won't scare me anymore. Sid went home and sat alone, head on throbbing head. He took some honey and some hot tea, then snuggled up in bed. The next day he felt better. He skipped around his cave. Then he started thinking just how he should behave. I must apologize, thought Sid. I was so very mean. But when he reached the berry bush, Spike was nowhere to be seen. Ross was missing from his pool. Sid sensed that things were wrong. He spotted scary footprints, but to whom did they belong? These footprints are enormous. They don't belong to Spike, nor Ross, nor little Olivelle. I've never seen the like. Now poor Sid was worried. What will I come to next? Then came a shock. Behind a rock, Dinosaurus Rex. Uh, Sid hoped he had his voice back. He really wasn't sure. He took the biggest breath he could, then let out a mighty roar. The T Rex headed for the hills. Sid's paws were safe once more. Three cheers for Sid the hero. You're the greatest dinosaur. What I like about Sid is that he was reflective. He thought about his behavior and then he changed it and it was better. Are you reflective? Have you been thinking about your behavior? I hope you like the story. Yes? I know he did too. Yes, I did. See you next time. Bye. Bye.